Three, two, one.
Yo, we got your back when you driving to work or driving home. If you on a plane or you at the gym or you home alone, all you gotta do to listen to the shows, turn on your phone. Two Ugly Nerds podcast, tell you what's going on. This is the podcast.
Eric is ugly and would not judge anybody else.
There's no other insult.
When did you learn that you were ugly?
Two Ugly Nerds podcast.
Welcome to the
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Two Ugly Nerds podcast, voice of the Black nerd community. I am your host, Derek, the podcast guy. I should look at the camera maybe a little bit.
It's hard to remember to look at the one lens.
Derek, the podcast guy, aka Mr. Rona himself.
Mr. Rona.
You already know Big Rona in the building. You feel me? Fuck that nigga. I told
Oh,
that nigga.
man.
Nah, man. Nah, man. Look, man. I do have coronavirus, guys. I have coronavirus, man. It's kind of sad. I don't have any crazy. I don't have any crazy symptoms or anything, but I am positive. So quarantining and all of that. Good thing we were doing Zoom anyway. We didn't have to like completely throw off what we were doing anyway. It kind of worked out. So it's all good, man. It's all good. Everybody's healthy and safe still. So just keep seeing your prayers. Keep moving, man. Also, always joined. I just like doing this now by Ian Berserk Music, audio engineer / super
whatever.
Of course you are. How would it have you below? Why would it do that? Why would it do
It's a
that?
stack situation. I'm in between you and Dra.
All right, didn't he Ian like me in the middle of the sandwich? Bet.
Pause.
Nah, don't pause. Fast forward.
He said fast forward, press play, continue.
Press play. Always joined by Ian Berserk Music, audio engineer / super producer.
It's your boy. Oh yeah.
Okay, is that
energy?
It's 2020. I'm feeding off the energy, bro. Keep off of it.
Okay.
I'm feeling it. I'm feeling right here. You see that? Right here?
Now.
I'm feeling it.
All right, Ian got a new intro for the new year. I feel it.
All right.
Also, always joined by Geronimo, Mr. Nintendo.
We made it, ladies and gents.
Big
Everybody
fact.
listening, first time listeners and all that. We here. So we
Facts.
gotta make it even better than last. Even though our boy got the Rona, but fortunately he's not out here like laid out. So
Facts. Yeah, I'm not dying on the side of the road or anything like that.
So that's a silver line between it. But
All that tea and all the rest of it paying off.
It's working out now. Yeah.
It
I had lost a little faith in it on last weekend, but now it's working out for me.
It came through and it mattered. Common cold, whatever. Rona, we got you.
We not facts.
Yeah,
Common cold, bro. Handle that yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Rona, whoa.
We gonna handle this.
We ain't say you could come, bro. We said the cold could come, bro.
Could come.
My white blood cells in there ganged up.
Give and take.
Facts. You know what? I want to start this off for sure by saying R.I.P. MF Doom, man.
Yes, man.
That shit threw me for a fucking loop, bro. But I'm not gonna lie, man. Finding out he died 2 months ago, it, like, makes sense. Like mystery, bro. Like, not even fully understanding everything. Like, and I'm gonna defer this to Geronimo, guys, because Geronimo is a bigger MF Doom fan than anybody here.
Bro. Like, I think
he's
I
bigger than most. Like, I've known this for years. But, like anybody who knows listen to hip hop, so Geronimo.
Gotta give tribute to MF Doom, man. Like, he was pretty much like as much as his like personas, all his like different names went by his collaborators and everything, like Mad Villain and all that, King Ghidorah, Victor Vaughn, and everything else in between. He just was probably like one of the most prominent underground rappers, artists, producers to do it really since like the late 90s. Well, really since the late 90s MF Doom stuff, but coming forward to now. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. Like his wife posted on like social media, Instagram, Twitter, the whole nine, I think Facebook as well, just saying that like he had passed on October 31st, Halloween, and she let us know that a clean 2 months later on New Year's Eve So to me, it feels like, I mean, even though we didn't know the time length of him passing and everything, to me, it felt like he was gone on New Year's Eve, which is the craziest ending to one of the worst years ever. So yeah, I've been listening to a bunch of MF Doom music this whole weekend, really since New Year's Eve, just a whole bunch. For those that did keep up with him and everything and the stuff he did, the last song that came out, GTA 5 got an update because that game just doesn't die. And Flying Lotus, he has a station on there, Flylo FM. Everyone should know that if you play the game a little bit. And they update the playlist. There's a song on there called Lunch Break. It's actually really good. It's produced by Flylo, and it's got Thundercat on the bass and everything. But yeah, that song's dope. So I think that's the last known song, at least that we've publicly known before his passing.
I mean, he might have some stuff in the tuck somewhere, I hope.
Oh, absolutely. Man, absolutely. As a matter of fact, like I know when I posted that playlist, like Ian, I know you're asking about it too. He has an entire beat tape series called Special Herbs, volumes like 1 through like 9. He just got a ton of them. I think they're all on Spotify too now. Well, I think they're all on streaming services too. So that's just a bunch of stuff. Some of the stuff he's actually rapped over, a lot of stuff he hasn't. So he's prolific in that sense. So
big facts, man.
Yeah, but rest in peace to the GOAT. Rest in peace to the super villain. We
the rapper's favorite rapper, bro.
Absolutely,
he's definitely one of those. Like he is one of those, bro. Like he's definitely one of those rappers that your favorite rapper, like whoever you think is the best rapper, that nigga likes MF Doom, bro. That nigga's a Doom fan. that nigga study Doom, bro. Whoever you think, that nigga study Doom. Like Mickey Fax was online, like, fam, I don't even know what you do. I studied this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, nah, bro. Like, these niggas
rhyme schemes was different.
Nah.
Crazy.
If you like any sort of underground rap, I'm not even shaming anybody for not listening to Doom. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying if you like any sort of underground rap, like whatever level of underground rap you listen to, your favorite underground rapper for sure is a big fan of MF Doom. He's a fan of MF Doom, like bar none. It's like you can't, like, nah, bro. You can't say you like underground rap and like you've heard a track, whether you meant to or not. You've heard something. He's popped up on something. He's produced something. He did something. Like, yeah. I'm not even gonna lie. I gotta admit something to y'all, man. MF Doom is kind of the reason I know who Dr. Doom is.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine.
Hey, I know we're a nerd podcast.
Well,
I know we're a nerd podcast.
If I'm being honest.
We out in the dirty laundry.
Just being honest. Nah, bro, I remember the first time I saw his shit pop up. I think it might have been. Nah, it had to be before that. So I'm trying to think.
Well, I first found about him back in like high school, like early high school. I think 2005. Well, okay, so it was about 2005, 2006, because he did a bunch of work with like Adult Swim, with like doing some of the music on the bumps and just some animations here and there. But he also did an album with Danger Mouse, who's like another like musical producer type dude. He did that Gnarls Barkley album with CeeLo back in the day. But he did an album with them called Danger Doom. It's just like, it's called The Mouse and the Mask, the album's called. But he wanted the pseudonym Danger Doom. So yeah, he was just rapping over his stuff. And it was really good too. So after that, I was like, this dude sounds dope. So I, did like everyone did back in the mid 2000s, start going on the rapid shares and mega uploads and LimeWire and and here we are now.
No, so, man, I think it was the first time I saw like an album cover with the mask on, and I was like, "Oh shit! Like, what's this?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to be on the hip hop websites a lot. So when Doom first kind of popped across, I was like, "Oh, what's this?" And then they were like, "Oh, you got this mask," and da da da. And I was like, "What the fuck is this mask? Like, I don't really know this mask." I'm a DC guy. I was a DC kid. Like, I didn't really know any. I knew, obviously, the most popular Marvel characters. You know, the X-Men and stuff like that.
Oh,
I didn't really know. In my head, I still didn't really know who Dr. Doom was, like, as a villain. I hadn't watched, like, deep. Yeah. Spider-Man was was my main, like, exposure. So for him to expose me to a comic book character is crazy to me.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, that makes sense, because like he chose that he chose that kind of persona, because like Dr. Doom is one of the best super villains of all Marvel and probably all time, really.
All comics in general.
Just in general, he's just one of those. He's up there. So like the fact, because he's like a mad genius, he's got like this plate armor and this green cloak, and it just looks dope. And then if you wore the mask, he just wore the mask. He do like a whole armor. That's a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, and then like in like the songs and like interludes and stuff, he would post like clips from old ass like cartoons and stuff like that from some movies, mostly cartoons. So it just all sounded really cool. It was really cool. But yeah, for RIP for real. If anyone is interested, you know, an artist past, you just get interested and want to check out the catalog and everything, go back, start with Operation Doomsday and just work your way up. Operation Doomsday, Food, hit up the Mad Villainy album. That's GOAT. That's a top 10 album. Mad Villainy is actually one of my top 10 albums. If anyone watched Boondock Season 1, you're probably familiar with some of the songs because like third album played in that whole season. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna talk about it. So yeah, rest in peace to the GOAT. So
yeah, for sure, man. I'm gonna link Draw's playlist I'll put Draw's playlist in the description for the podcast.
Yes.
So people can check out those playlists, man. I'll post them on Twitter and stuff too. Because man, yeah, I think people Doom is one of those, like I said it immediately after I saw some tweets. I was like, hey, nobody fucking gatekeep MF Doom right now. Like, please do not be those people, bro. Like, we should be past that now. Like, all right, hold on, man. Let me let this fucking cat out. But we should be past gatekeeping. I don't want to be on too long, but we should be past it. RIP Doom, man. I hope everybody gets a chance to listen to him and experience his music. It's dope ass music out there, dope ass beats, like just rapidy rap shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man, good shit, bro. So for sure, check out. Or make sure you check out Draw's playlist. Link is somewhere for you to find it. It's somewhere. I got it somewhere for you to find it by the time you hear this. Let's move to intro topic. The game you're most excited for in 2021. Y'all go first while I fix this cat.
There's a few really that I know that are coming out and have an idea of how they're gonna be. Well, not an idea. I'll just say it off rip. One of them is a Switch game, No More Heroes 3. It's the third game in that series. Well, it's actually like the fourth game in that series, but it's like the third and the main part of that series. Just an action game. Basically, Travis touchdown. You gotta follow these aliens invading Earth. They come to fuck shit up, and it's just a cool action game. You use beam katana, use wrestling moves. That's all I gotta really say about it. It's got this super stylized look. There's like one trailer out now of gameplay on YouTube. Y'all can look it up. But
what game was it? Sorry.
Oh, No More Heroes 3.
Oh yeah, facts.
Yeah, that I'm super excited for that. Kena Bridge of Spirits on PS5. I think it'll be on PS4, but I would rather play on PS5 when I get one. Yeah. Hopefully in the next month. Hopefully that Stimmy comes through. That Stimmy. You heard an elf on the shelf. Yeah. But have you seen Jimmy with the Stimmy? Sorry.
That's just
I saw that meme and I was like, yo, they're tripping.
Twitter comes up with anything, man. It's
they
crazy.
Do. I love black people. But yeah, that and then the Harry Potter game. I forgot what it's actually called.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy. Yeah.
Hogwarts Legacy. Okay. I cannot fuck the audio. This whole podcast, I guess.
We're adding character. People can remember this episode.
A little sauce to the flavor.
Sauce.
Yeah. This is why Ian gets paid the most.
That's right. And clout.
Yeah. I just tell people I just look randomly.
I really
Ian's salary went up.
Hey, New Year, you got that salary bump.
Hey man,
come on, bro.
You know what time it is.
You know what I'm saying? I feed my people, bro. Make sure everybody get 5%. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody get their 5% increase, dog.
Yup.
Come on, bro. I got you, dog. Extra 30 cents an hour, bro, just for you. Special.
30 cents on.
30 cents an hour, bro. Special, dog. Everybody don't get that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some people out here only getting 15.
Yeah, after taxes, like 2 cents,
Hey, bro. Hey, look, that ain't nothing to do with me. I said you getting 30 cents. What the fuck are you talking about? Nah, man. So those games are cool. I guess we're not 100% sure on Hogwarts Legacy because they didn't say for sure.
I meant to look that up too.
Yeah.
To see when that comes out. But
No, I think they did say this year.
Did they say 2021?
I think so. Yeah. It's just that's what I'm thinking. I have to watch that trailer again.
See, initial release date 2021. There's no month date though.
Yeah, but it just says 20. But it says 2021, so we take that.
Sure.
Yeah, man. We've said before how we feel about J.K. Rowling. Nobody wants to support her.
Yep.
The studio is separate from her. They've distanced themselves from her. She's not involved in any of the narration or story building of this game.
Yep.
Unfortunately, she does own one of the most popular licenses of all time. So, yeah. I mean,
just kind of that comes.
Yeah, it is what it is. It is unfortunate that such a terrible person is in control of such a fun, loving, and intriguing franchise. But that's what it is. I do want to play this game still. So definitely looking forward to that still. From the Portkey Games folks, hopefully they've really put the time into that to make that good. I know me and Ian probably got like the three games I wrote down. I know me and Ian probably have in common for sure. I'll start off with the one that obviously I said before we started recording that draw. He said we're not getting that God of War.
I mean, hey, I would love to be wrong. I swear
we're not getting it. But
I would love to be wrong.
Now hope
state changed.
I would love to be wrong.
Holding out hope. I don't know, bro. We've been in a pandemic. Like, I don't know. Bro. I'm not. Like, I really am kind of leaning more towards draw.
I mean, we'll probably see it sometime this year. I don't know how. I mean,
we'll see it. We'll get more gameplay, more information. But
I'll be surprised if they do get it. I mean, if they do get it out, so it's for the record too. I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again for the new year. For the record, the reason why, if it's strictly PS5 game, then I think it's gonna get. They just did the hype announcement last year. It's gonna get delayed to 2022 regardless. If it's a PS4, PS5 game like Horizon Forbidden West is, then I think it's a lock for this year.
Facts. I agree. I can agree with that. I can agree. You said it before, but yeah, I definitely agree with that sentiment. If it's a PS4, PS5 cross-gen game, then yeah, I can see that. And honestly, I can see it being a PS4, PS5 cross-gen game because everybody's greedy. Nobody wants to miss out on the money that cross-gen provides. Nobody is seeing the benefit of just developing a PS5 game that people are really gonna want to buy. But my thing is, if it's a PS4, PS5 game, it should not be $70. That is my only thing. And if your game is not an exclusive PS5 or next gen game, because Xbox is included, if it's not an exclusive next gen game, it should not be $70. That is, I can agree with that. Even though I've said for a long time that I feel games should have been more expensive years ago, I still agree that. They weren't years ago. You missed it. The gaming industry missed it. You should have raised the price years ago. You didn't. So now the position you're in is I have a cross-gen game that needs to max out at $60 max. And I'm seeing some of these games still be $50. So yeah, let's do that too. But if it's going to be full PS5, then $70. Yeah, and I agree with Gerard. It's probably not going to come till 2022.
I think like spring.
Probably middle, maybe spring or summer.
You're still saying late 2021, so
yeah,
that
sounds like they're preparing us for a delay.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. We don't know what happens. You were never gonna have the game done in time. That's what happened?
We just need a little more time to polish. Just need a little more time.
We just have to make a few last tweaks. No, you have to finish building the game. It's okay, bro. You still have a third of the game to go. Just keep going. Don't worry. Just tell us a real date. My other game, we just mentioned it, Horizon Forbidden West. I'm kind of gearing up to do my Horizon playthrough again because obviously, Ian, y'all know I love that game. I've talked about how much I love Ian. I love Horizon.
I still need to play through it.
Yeah, that game is to me. That game is still brilliant. It looks. Have you tried it on PS5, Ian? Have you started it? It looks fucking brilliant, bro.
Did that game get a PS4 Pro version?
I don't think so. I'm not sure, but it looks amazing. Okay. I have no idea. Didn't check anything. Didn't look at anything. I just started it, and I was like, "Wow, this game looks brilliant." That's amazing. I didn't expect that. Game looked great. Yeah, they deserve. I'm hyped up for that. super hyped up for that to see where they go. That's Guerrilla Games, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see where the next one goes with that story and everything involved. And then obviously the last one, we talked about it last week anyway, Far Cry 6.
I forgot about Far Cry.
We just got to see where that goes, man. We want to see Giancarlo.
Oh yeah, Far Cry 6.
We got to see Moff Gideon in Far Cry.
In fact, it should be coming out soon.
Honestly, I think they pushed it to May or something.
Did they?
Or June, one of those.
I believe you.
Spring. No, because I posted in the chat that one day, but I forgot. I don't remember. But I think it might be May. It feels like it'll be May now. That game is probably going to be a banger, though.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is, like,
Spring.
the Far Cry series is so... it's such an easy, and I say easy, that sounds bad. It's a formula that they found that really does work. And all they have to do is make good enough tweaks and story tweaks and maybe some more interesting, world action stuff going on. If they do that every year, they have a hit every time they release one of these, because it's open world already, right? That's been established since the earlier games anyway, so it's not like they're doing something different with that concept. The games are normally pretty good at not really locking you from anything from the jump. If you can wait out long enough and do damage, you can do whatever you want to anybody. You can go take over outposts as much as you want. You can go fight animals. You can go hunt. You can do whatever you want in these games pretty much from the jump. They run you through some cinematics and some stories to get you to where you are with your character. But after that, you're kind of on your own to go do whatever in these games. The games always tend to have very interesting guns and upgrades that you can get. So now you add in a super actor like Giancarlo Esposito, who's going to come in here and, kill it. I know whatever he's doing, whatever lines he got, they're going to be fired. It's going to be scary. He's going to make me feel like he's going to kill me. I believe him fully. I already believe him. He hasn't said a word in this game. I don't know what this game's about, and I believe his character fully. So yeah, it just says release date is 2021. They don't have a month on here either.
Oh,
but man, yeah, I'm excited for that too, for sure. The Far Cry's are always solid. But hopefully there's some co-op, so I can couple co-ops on the am I breaking up? Am I
Yeah,
did I cut out at all?
Happened a little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Did I cut out?
It's like you slowly coming back. Okay, I think you're good now. Are you moving?
Am I back?
Yes, you are. Yeah, I see.
Hey.
Alrighty. Yeah, see, I'm being positive about all the internet problems today, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not even being negative.
Just gonna keep it. We're gonna skate through it all. That's
hey, man. It's new year, new me, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man. No, I'm the same me. I'm just trying to hide it. Far Cry looks really cool. It says release date coming soon on their website. So hopefully we do hear something from them soon about a release date for Far Cry.
It might be like one of those Ubisoft Direct things or something. Or I don't know.
I'm sure, yeah.
I mean, because it's got to come out before, right? Or maybe it's going to be like invite people to play the game, or I don't know how. I do want to see more about it, though.
I'm curious, but the Far Cry is always solid. I think they have a lot of solid entries that people can come into and enjoy. You can play Far Cry 3 still and that could be a great entry point for you to the Far Cry series. Is that the DLC for Far Cry 3 or 4 in the Blood Dragon shit? That was really fucking good.
That's 3.
That's 3, right? If you just want to play some wild random bullshit that like you don't even understand why you're playing it, but it's crazy and there's crazy music and there's just a lot of colors and a lot of stuff and you're just stuffing. That's not great game. That game is great. That great game. That's crazy. Really let down for me. I just wasn't interested in the story at all. That's the biggest problem. But yeah, and I'm don't give a fuck about America. I want to keep going to these random countries. About it, it's like, yeah, this game is all about some white dude who's misplaced, especially Far Cry accident, and then it's like, oh yeah. At least in the fourth game, they tried to make you like one of them. So there's a little more credit for you, I guess.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay,
I can
like
now.
dropped off for a period of time just now.
Were you talking?
In and out. I was like, oh man, this thing is. I accidentally clicked FL Studio and it took over my audio devices.
Oh,
wow.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. No, I mean, I mean, unless you said, I was watching. I mean, I could see the screens. I didn't see you saying anything. I don't think we missed anything you said.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Could you hear us still?
It was going in and out.
Okay, okay. I mean, well, all I was saying was, talking about the Far Cries and the differences and then some of the potential issues with the games. But I do think eventually they're reaching a point where they just have a non-problematic game that's a lot of fun to run around in and cause some havoc and save somebody, which it looks like maybe we have to save that kid or something. Who knows? So that should be cool. Did we all say what our favorite games of last year were? Did we say that in the last episode? I don't know if we did. Like, we didn't really do a 2020 like wrap up type thing. I don't know if we said what our favorite favorite games or our favorite shows, our favorite.
I don't remember.
Piece of technology.
Piece of tech. I don't think so. I haven't listened to the latest episode yet since we recorded it.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
We didn't. Okay. Yeah, we can definitely sneak that in real quick, I guess, or whenever.
My bad, y'all. Wanted to blow my nose without screwing over the audio.
It's fine.
So, no, let's do that real quick, man. What we kind of did, we kind of did games. We did kind of do games because I know y'all both were saying Ghost.
Oh, yes. Ghost and Hades.
Ghost and Hades. Ghost, I think we all kind of agree with that. Hades is my game of the year.
Yeah.
But I also didn't play Ghost, so.
Nah, that's cool.
I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, okay. So favorite show of the year. Let's do this. Let's do this. Favorite live action show of the year and favorite animated show of the year.
Live action. Well, okay. So like I really liked Lovecraft Country.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I think I will give it to that just because like The Boys, I saw that as well, but I think just season 2 came out this year.
Yeah.
I really like Lovecraft Country just because it exposed me to a bunch of stuff I'm not familiar with. I mean, and they took it in like a Jim Crow America more or less. So it was a really interesting take. I didn't know what to expect with each episode outside of like like the overarching plot. But overall, I really dug that show. It has some of the grossest things I've seen, like body morphing, like special effects. It was pretty wild. I kind of hope it stays as it is. I don't want like a. Well, I think we did talk about it a while back, but if they were to do like a season 2, it'd have to be like in the future, like some super future thing and thing. Kind of like how JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is, where it's like each season has characters that are like descendants of the previous season's ones or whatever. Like they follow like the family, the long-term family, but it's not like the same
exact
time period, exact people, stuff like that. Yeah. And favorite animated, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn. Like,
that's a good one.
I had to think about it real quick. Honorable mention goes to Close Enough on HBO Max by the same dudes that did regular show. That show is actually
facts. Okay.
I really, really hope season 2. They did confirm season 2, but I really hope that comes out this year.
I'm have to give that a shot.
Yeah, please. It's only like 8 episodes. You can just run through it. I think 8. Yeah, it's only like 8.
Close Enough is really funny.
It's really funny. Like just imagine a regular show with more humans and more adult joke shit of like people in their 30s. But yeah,
big
those are mine. Yeah.
Ian.
I would say the same as well. Shows Harley Quinn and Lovecraft. I didn't really watch any animated shows this year, so any new ones anyway. a lot of it was rewatches, like Looney Tunes and all the rest of it since HBO Max turned up.
Oh, right. Okay.
True.
As far as tech goes, I guess PS5 would be that one.
Favorite piece of tech this year, PS5.
Yeah,
Okay.
piece of tech this year. That's the only new tech I've gotten. As far as movies go, I don't know if we were doing movies.
Yeah, do movies. Yeah.
Soul would be that. I mean,
Sonic the Hedgehog, highest grossing movie of 2020. Oh no, but no, I did like the movie, but now I'm gonna give it to Soul though. Reese's.
Y'all something else, man.
Hey, I mean, look, what
movie,
else?
man.
What else was the highest grossing movie in theaters, box office? I don't know if Wonder Woman beat it. I don't know if Tenet beat it.
Have y'all seen Tenet? Have y'all watched it? Have y'all tried to watch it? I haven't tried to watch it yet.
I'm waiting for it to get on HBO. Is it on HBO Max?
I don't think it
Or
will.
is it anywhere on streaming?
I think you can just purchase it digitally. But
I think you have to purchase it right now. I'm not sure.
Man,
I'm
what's
waiting
his
for the
name?
stream.
Christopher Nolan's tight about HBO Max. He ain't putting it
I
on
know
there.
he is. Yeah.
He's like, oh, they're terrible. They're gonna destroy the film industry. What?
No,
Blah, blah, blah. So whatever. I might just have to hit up a friend on the low for that movie.
I mean, I might just rent it off one of these sites, man.
Oh yeah, renting is cool.
Renting isn't the worst thing in the world. It's not crazy expensive. You can rent most of these movies.
Honestly, it's really
10 or 12 bucks.
It's just like Blockbuster back in the day, except you don't have to get out and drive somewhere to drop it off. You can just comfort in your home or whatever. So I'm definitely down for that. Yeah, I might just. Yeah, you're right, Derek. I might just have to just hit the old.
It's
rent.
$20 to rent on.
Oh, that's a lot more than I thought.
Redbox.
It's $20.
Yeah, I was like, wait. I don't remember seeing that much.
Hey, we can all pitch in and we can just share my YouTube and all watch it because when you rent from YouTube, it gives you 48 hours, 2 days.
Mm-hmm. You just play from anywhere.
I'll watch it. You can log in and you watch it. And you watch it. Hey, friend. We can do a watch party, dog.
Hey, I'm down for that. We can definitely do that.
This shit is man.
Yeah, Tenet is definitely one I wanted to see.
Yeah, that is one.
Y'all heard Joe and them talk about it? They said they was confused. But
of course they were.
About simple shit.
Yeah, honestly,
slander.
And they don't take their movie or show review seriously
at all.
They don't. They
don't be no shit.
They do not.
I love the show. They don't be knowing what they talk about. So
right. It's just
like because Joe be like, "What the fuck has Disney done all year? They're fucking useless." And I'm like, "The Mandalorian is one of the best shows out. What are you talking about?" Right? Like, I get it. If you don't like it or you don't want to watch it, then it's cool. He's like, "Yeah."
He did say that. I remember he said that. I was like,
"Wait." Fam, he said, I don't think the kids like Star Wars. I'm like, fam, what?
Oh, that's some boomer shit.
You're wrong.
Like, Joe,
you're very, very wrong.
Doing your best boomer impression.
Yeah, basically.
At least that nigga Parks stepped in and was like, nah, brother, the Mandalorian. Like,
Parks came through off screen as usual. He came through off screen like, no. They had some good stuff this year.
Yeah. That's literally him, man.
Off screen coming through, like, well, actually.
Pump brakes.
Pump the brakes. Right.
Okay. I'm going to switch it up just because I want to switch it up from the answers y'all gave. I agree with a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't too much.
It wasn't too much.
Everything got thrown off. This year, we're going to have a fuck ton of things.
I mean, it did, but there was some stuff out there. When I think of movies, I'll have to double back to. Video games, I mean, I said Hades. I'm wondering what else. I'd have to think. Did something else come out this year that Hades was my big one.
I made a tweet thread randomly. Like
Hades was my big one.
I made a tweet thread of like things I liked from 2020 because I was bored at working. It was so slow, so I was like, let me just do a tweet thread of things from 2020, and I can't find it now. Great. It's here. I have to find it.
Oh, you know what? Well, that came out this year too. That was cool.
Well, what?
Watch Dogs came out this year, obviously.
Oh yeah.
This isn't the greatest year.
They definitely dropped like 3 games within a month. They dropped new Assassin's Creed. They dropped Watch Dogs Legion, and they dropped Phoenix Rising.
Immortal, yeah.
Like all from like same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Hades for my game. I will go with Mandalorian for my live action show.
Wait, what?
The Mandalorian for the live action show.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Obviously, we got a new season this year, so I'll go for my live action for Mandalorian. My animated show. Ooh, when did that come on? You know, I don't care. My favorite animated show for this year is Craig of the Creek.
I'm glad you said that because I started watching it this year, but I just didn't go back to it.
Craig of the Creek. And season 2 just came out, which is why it's fresh on my mind. They literally released it on the first.
Oh really? All right. Well,
they released the whole season 2 on the first. It's like another 40 episodes or whatever. So now it's hard to watch Craig on the Creek. It's a lot of fucking episodes, but they're really short. They're all like 12, 15-minute episodes.
Okay.
They're just like the old kid shows where you get like the 2 back-to-back SpongeBob episodes in the 30-minute slot. It's like that. They're very short episodes, but they get to the point of the episode pretty quickly. But they're always like fun to me. They're interesting. Like the way kids' brains work through things, like they kind of expose that for you. It's really cool, man. I like that show. I think that show is really good. I think they do a very good job of balancing the messages and the themes of the show. Like I feel like every episode kids can get something from it. And maybe not every single episode as an adult you're going to get some deep theme from it, but there is some underlying something there. And then there's the episodes where it's like, oh yeah, clearly they wanted adults to be watching this episode with their kids. Like this one is for, you know, adults to be like, oh, maybe sometimes as adults we don't think about our children. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just think that show is really, really interesting, really cool. Doesn't take a lot of effort to watch. Obviously, main cast, a lot of black people in that show too. Your main character in that show is a little black kid, Craig. So yeah, I like that show a lot. Craig of the Creek is really cool to me. And like I said, season 2 just came out. Movies. Shit.
Yeah, movies is the hard one.
Movies is a tough one, man. I still don't have it in my head. Let's go.
Went through the list, I just looked at a list of movies that came out this year, and not a lot really.
Yeah, movie
stakes out, right?
Movie industry got super screwed over.
It was pretty quiet for movies.
Yeah, let me see.
I didn't know Doolittle came out this year.
Yeah, no one did.
It must have been early 2020.
Yeah,
it was the Robert Downey Jr. one, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
It was all right.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Here's what's fucked up, right? Yeah, because you said the movie was all right, right?
Yeah.
Hey, so I think I was hating on it because I was like, hey man, why they had to steal this from black people? We had one movie, and then I realized like the original Doctor.
Damn, that's actually kind of crazy though.
It was white too, so it was like, hey fam, yeah, they kind of just gave us this one because the first one ain't work.
They gave it to us because
Eddie Murphy made it popping. They gonna hand it back to Iron Man? Nah, fam. I still don't like it. I still don't like that idea. You should just left it with black folk. But all right.
Yeah.
I get it.
That's wild. Folks was really tight about that. But that's good to hear it was all right. You know, I almost watched it. I was at my uncle's early last year or January time last year. My grandmother passed, and we were just there chilling, and he had the Cody up on the he had Cody up on the Fire Stick. And I watched a little bit of that, but I got bored. And I tried watching another movie that came out. Oh my god, another movie that came out that I completely forgot to go back to is Bad Boys for Life, which I heard was really good. I only watched like 10, 15 minutes, and I was like, it got to this part where it's like some shit happened. I was like, yo, what the hell happened? And then like the Cody froze. And I was like, see, that's why I'm a father of Cody. But yeah. Real time. I don't have to But yeah, so I need to I need to go back to that.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's good to hear.
Not a great list at all.
It's not. But it's good to hear that too. That's good to hear that Doolittle.
Like all the bangers came at the back end.
Yeah, because they were like, fuck it, I guess what there's. Well, okay. I forgot Birds of Prey came out this year.
That's enough. Thank you.
Wait,
it came out in February because
before.
I was actually excited for the movie. DC hit me perfectly. I was excited for the movie because I watched the first season of the cartoon. I was like, I forgot how cool Harley Quinn can be.
Yeah.
I actually like that movie. I know a movie has, it's not the, it's not like, peak comic book movie, but I think for what they're doing, I think there's more positive than negative.
I agree.
Then again, I'm not gonna really go into that, but yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was. Yeah, there's some pacing issues here and there, but I would say the first third and the first third and the last third are probably the best parts of the movie. I'd say middle. It slows down a bit here and there.
Patty Jenkins should have watched that movie more and been like,
well, I mean, are you sure that would have helped Wonder Woman? Oh, well, I haven't seen.
Could have. I had to have. Birds of Prey. Yeah, you're right. I agree. It wasn't like it was. I'm not saying it was the perfect, superhero movie or anything like that.
Here and there.
It definitely has some issues there, but as a whole, I still enjoyed myself watching it. I still had fun watching certain scenes. I still enjoyed seeing like the action go down, even though some shit was mad corny. Like we talked about how the parts of it that were corny and that didn't really make sense or whatever. But to be, but the movie wasn't like just a complete dumpster fire. So take that into account. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess I have to go with. I guess I have to go with Birds of Prey as the one that stuck out to me most so far, just to switch it up from y'all. Really, I don't want to have all the recency bias of the year.
Soul.
right, yeah. What came out last week? That I love that.
That's my favorite movie of the year.
That's what I was saying. I can't even.
It came out the last 2 weeks of the year.
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie of the year. The best one. Nothing was better. I'm like, okay. I mean, in this case, it might actually be true, but I'm done looking at this list. I'm not. It's a bad list of movies from this last year. It wasn't great. I'll say that. I don't know. I guess it doesn't really count as a movie, but I'll say I'll throw the Jordan doc in there for something. I really enjoyed that documentary.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a good series.
Thought that was good. That was a good series. So I'll throw that in there for something. Maybe I'll just throw that as one of my favorite documentaries. But actually, you know what? Documentaries is what killed it this year. Now that I think about it, between Jordan doc, Tiger King,
the other one that came out. What was it called, man? The social media one.
Oh, The Social Dilemma.
Yeah, that one was good.
Yeah, that came out. That was a big deal. There was a lot of interesting docs out this year. McMillions popped off this year. I think that might have been already streaming last year, though. I'm not 100% sure. But McMillions got a lot of attention this year. That was a good doc, too. So
I realized I don't be watching documentaries because I definitely just skimmed over the whole Tiger King nonsense and was like, this looks like...
Well, you missed out. I told you that at the time, though. You was just adamant about not watching that shit. Like, no, there's nothing for it. I'm like, that shit is hilarious. I love watching from a safe distance. It's just white nonsense from a distance, bro.
I get that. I just wasn't. I don't know. I just still not too interested in it. Really, like I saw the memes and I was like, okay, so Carol Baskins killed old buddy.
Tigers. Big facts. She definitely killed her. Bro, that shit. Tiger King was something else, man. That shit. The fact that happened last year at the beginning, like that's just crazy. Like we started off the pandemic with Tiger King. Niggas was like, all right, I guess we'll watch Tiger King, and by the time I finish watching this, we'll be back to normal. It's 2021 now, but no, okay. Man, yeah.
Okay, I'll say our honorable mention for a show, only because I only started watching it this year. Actually, no, it was the tail end. His Dark Materials.
Oh really?
You're mentioning it.
That show.
You mentioned that before.
That was slept on.
What's crazy? That same day you mentioned that in the chat, I was scrolling through Twitter, and it immediately popped up like something. I don't even think it was a promoted tweet. I think just someone literally tweeted about it, and I was like, "Where are the odds?
Yeah, that show.
Oh, no, it wasn't on Twitter. I'm sorry, it was on Reset Air. Someone made a thread about it in Reset Air, and I was like, "Bro, what?"
Yeah, it was pretty nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out too. I added it to the list after you mentioned it the other day, so for sure, gonna try that out. Haven't heard back from any friends. No, nobody wants to be on the podcast. That's okay. I mean, I'm okay with that.
That's cool.
It doesn't bother me. I guess since we're on this anyway, because honestly, we don't have that much today, people.
No.
HBO Max added some new stuff. They added Codename Kids Next Door, Ed, Ed and Eddie, and Courage the Cowardly Dog. I think they added a couple more on there too, but those are the main big ones they added. I love all three of those shows, so I mean,
yeah, I had no idea.
Codename Kids Next Door might be one of my favorite cartoons of all time.
Those were the big omissions when HBO Max first came out. When I saw it, I was like,
I
wait.
didn't think about that. But yeah,
Because I literally went to the Cartoon Network section. I was like, what's there? Where's that in it?
I
Like,
used to
where
rush
is it?
home to watch that show for sure.
Yeah.
Codename Kids Next Door, bro. I was a kid like running around my house wanting to be a kid.
Operative 325 or whatever.
Facts, bro. Operative number 8. I was number 8 for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Have all your favorite numbers lined up. Not operative number 888. Operative number 800.
Oh.
800 million. Bro, hey, bro. Anything, bro. I fucking love Codename Kids Next Door, bro. Them niggas nigga number 2 would make a fucking nuclear weapon out of a tree and some leaves and a couple rubber bands and some gum.
You know, I'm actually looking.
Blow up them Russian teenagers, bro. He don't give a fuck. That shit was lit.
I actually found, like, I just Googled. I found like a list of stuff they got at HBO Max, and they got the Nolan Batman trilogy on here now. I did not realize that. What else they out? They added Blade, which is great. Cause I need to rewatch Blade.
All the Blades.
So far it's only the first Blade. I haven't seen Blade 2 or Blade Trinity. We don't need Trinity, but yeah, the first two would be cool to have those. Flashpoint. Yeah, it looks like they kind of got a number of things from DC Universe over there too. Like they got like, oh yes, that was the other big thing. They got Batman Beyond on here.
Yeah. Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah. Batman Beyond's already on DC Universe, but yeah, it's on there now. That's annoying because
we know what's happening.
People on Twitter talking about, oh, they finally added it, and I'm like, well, you could have had this on if you actually cared. Like, if you wanted to watch this, you could have been watching it on DC Universe. Like, it existed, and maybe that medium wouldn't have died, and they wouldn't have tried to integrate with HBO Max. But y'all didn't watch it. Y'all didn't actually care about this show, and pretending like you're actually going to rewatch Batman Beyond on Twitter because it's popular now or it's on HBO Max. Is just, like, I hate that. I hate the whole fake.
Oh wow, they have Mad Maxes on here. Oh, they what? Why they only have 2 Mad Maxes? That's weird. Yeah, the recent one, Fury Road, and they have Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior. That's so random. Why those 2? Well, I know why the recent one, but anyway. And
I like the Dark Knight. Obviously, Dark Knight trilogy is huge to have there. That's some of the greatest comic book movies.
Oh, they have all the Oceans movies. Oceans 11, 13, 12, 8. Yeah, I remember 8 was bad.
Those are good too.
They have the Green Lantern.
Let's hope they don't.
Series.
Oh, the series. My bad.
Yeah.
Wow, they put Pulp Fiction.
I thought you were saying the
here.
movie.
That's wild. They put Pulp Fiction on here. Oh, they put Grim Adventures. Yeah, look at that. I actually like that show too. Not all of it, but
Grim
I like
the Bill and Mandy.
Yeah,
that's on here too.
They snuck down. So I think he just kind of filled out. They rounded out Cartoon Network section.
Yeah, basically.
Good shit.
They got a lot of random stuff.
Let me see what else is on here.
They got Pee-wee's Adventure. They have Pee-wee's
watching the Selena Gomez show. What the fuck?
There's a Selena Gomez show.
I'm tired of seeing that shit show up in the banner, man. They forcing it. They're
trying to force us to watch that shit. Yeah. Oh, damn. They added Batman Begins, Batman Beyond, Batman Beyond, The Return of Joker.
Ooh, they got Buford. So it looks like they kind of poached a bunch of stuff from poached. They got some stuff.
From the Family. Ooh, nice.
That's interesting.
And Hush. Those are really good. Yeah. Those are both really good Batman animated films right there, man.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, yeah, they getting some. They got a lot of the Batman animated stuff on here now. They got Apocalypse War, Justice League Dark. I just saw that.
As they should.
That's
got Apocalypse War. What was that one?
Watch that shit again. The one that I forced you to watch 30 minutes of before we started recording.
That one? Okay.
It was Apocalypse War.
Okay, if I just held, yeah. Okay.
Superman Doomsday, Superman Man Tomorrow.
They got Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Nah, that's wild.
Ooh. They added the color purple, so you need some more black trauma to watch.
I've had enough. V for Vendetta's on here. Interesting.
That's Happy Feet.
That used to be the holiday movie.
Oh, they really added the Green Lantern movie.
They did. That's a bit awkward, but yeah, there it is. Oh yeah, this has a list of everything in January that's coming. I'm not gonna go through everything past the first. Unless there's
they really have like a whole set of dates and everything. They're adding the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that one's okay.
V for Vendetta.
I feel like I need to rewatch V for Vendetta.
Yeah, I watched that the other day.
Since all the Brexit stuff is happening.
Ready Player One. That's a good movie, man.
You know what? That's like.
It's a good book. So
I messed with the movie.
I haven't seen. I never saw the movie, but I said I wanted to see it.
I would watch it now.
I messed with it. I mean, I had never read the book, so
I'm not a huge fan.
I don't know.
I read the book. I liked it, but I'm not like a crazy. It's not like Harry Potter where I'm like, this isn't right. Like I'm honestly don't remember it that well, so I'm probably just gonna watch it with the pretty open mind. But it's good to know it's there. I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah,
I would definitely
give that a shot. Sure. That movie's dope. Well,
yeah, no, I like that. Oh man.
Interesting.
That is really
so cool. Yeah, there's a good number of things coming throughout the whole month of January.
Got a lot of content to watch.
What is this? Oh, Crunchyroll stuff. All right, cool. So yeah.
That's dope. Was there any more year-end wrap-up stuff I could think about? Not really. I think we did. I think we covered most of the stuff that we normally talk about anyway. Shows, movies, games.
Sure, I want to talk about music.
Oh, we can talk music in a second. Hold on. Draw. What was your favorite anime of 2020?
Oh, favorite anime? I mean, I didn't really watch a lot of anime. That's surprising.
That's why I didn't ask you, Ian, and I didn't have to ask you, Rob.
You already know what time
Rob's our only anime hope.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, you know what? While we're here, real quick, man, if y'all remember, we had my little homie Jalen come on here.
Yeah, I've been catching his content.
The Anime King. He just released his favorite animes of 2020. He put out a video of it. Y'all go check that out on YouTube.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, I have to dig it up myself.
He had like a 2-part video of his one of his other homeboys too. They're talking about Guess That Intro. That first video is actually hilarious. I watched it. I was like, yo, that's actually they were getting
it's really good. Off. It's really good. It's really good. They if you go to that, if you watch that video, here's a funny behind the scenes. If you watch that video, there's a point where he like does this little fake punch at him. And then he edited in the little smash, anime smash thing. Like he did that for me. He did that for me he showed me the video, and he was like, what do you think about the video? And I was like, oh, this is really good. And there's a lot of points in there where they're like screaming at each other. And honestly, I was trying to help him like fix a little bit of it, but it was like they were so loud, like there's nothing you could do much about it. But for me, it added so much to the video. It was so like personable, which made it so much more funny. And then he was like, "I'm gonna add this little smash." I was like, "You got to do something special when you punch him in the face." I thought that was hilarious, man. He did a really good job. He put out a part 2 to that video already. Actually,
he did. I need to watch it. That's why I was mentioning it.
Really watch content.
Yeah, this is hilarious.
Y'all follow Jalen on the Lazy Sage on Twitter.
Yes,
on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, friend of the show, yeah. But yeah, anime, like really, again, I didn't really watch a lot of stuff to completion. I guess the one show that I did
My Hero,
watch,
right?
It's my only one.
Oh, that's right.
That was last year, right?
No, yes. Oh, you know what? It did air.
There we go. That wins.
Man,
that wins. That wins for me. That wins.
Surprising. That's so weird. I kind of forgot. That
Attack on Titan came out on the back end
of the year.
Yeah, that's I'm not gonna count. That's gonna be okay.
So it hasn't finished yet.
I'm actually glad you said that because the episode today, episode 5. If it's how I think it's gonna go in the manga, because I caught up on all the manga, and there's gonna be if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I haven't watched Attack on Titan in a long time. There was 20 years between season 1 and season 2. Catch the fuck up. Get on this final season. This is gonna be insane. No, I'm telling you, there's gonna be some great, like this episode right now. If it's what I think is gonna happen in this episode, it's gonna pop off super hard. It's gonna be a lot of crazy stuff going on.
I was holding out until the season ended before I
Oh, that's cool. You can definitely
before I hop in because I just want to binge through it.
Facts. Yeah, I want to be able to binge through the whole series.
This will be a good show to binge because like
I am caught up on the latest season. Well, not the latest season, but the
last season,
this last one.
Okay.
So
yeah. So yeah, it's about to get crazy. It's about to pop off some series. But wait. Okay. So yeah, anime. Yeah, My Hero was really good. I would say my favorite. Is it's not gonna expect this. Maybe Lazy Kage will know about it, but the Kaguya-sama Lovers War season 2 it's like a comedy, a romance comedy about high schoolers and stuff, find ways of like trying to avoid saying they like each other, but it's really funny. It's actually probably one of the funniest anime shows I've ever watched in my life. It's actually really entertaining. So I would say give it a shot. Anyone is interested in type of stuff. It's not like super corny or anything. It's got a lot of like an anime type humor, but it's also got other stuff in it too. It's pretty funny. That was probably one of my favorite thing to watch. My Hero was pretty good. I'm looking forward to a new season coming. I feel like there's something else I watched. You know what? There's a couple shows I watched but didn't finish, like Tower of God. I don't know. Didn't really grab me.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah. I was supposed to start that because I was making fun of Anthony for watching that.
Yeah, it's kind of mid in my opinion.
Ooh, shit. I'm clipping that.
Honestly, like I got through like 9
niggas. I'm trying to be under people's skin.
Hey, there you go.
I said this shit mid.
It is kind of mid because like it's weird. Like the premise, I can see what they're trying to do. It's a bit. It's weird because I usually don't mind slow stuff, but just have like proper like meaning introduction stuff. I don't know. It's just the way they're introducing stuff. It's just I don't know. I didn't really get into it like that. I think I stopped like episode 9 or something. Episode 9, 10. I don't know. It's whatever. The fight scenes are okay at best. It's hard when you have like Studio Bones going crazy in My Hero, and you got like Mappa doing the last season Attack on Titan, and I just recently started watching Jujutsu Kaisen. That's honestly the show I should have been watching because that is actually really that has the potential to be like really fucking good too. What else came out this year that was high in action? So those are the main things I can think of. But yeah, so yeah, Kaguya-sama Lovers War season 2. I think that's probably my favorite anime of the year of 2020.
Okay.
My Hero's close second.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. So Ian brought it up. I wasn't even gonna do it, but now I want to. Music 2020. The thing is,
we doing it by genre or just overall?
I'm just doing albums.
No. We have to. No. We got to split it up. We got to split it up because I've been a long proponent of wanting to split it up. I'm glad Joe and them split it up in their little year-end wrap-up shit too, because I think you need to split up these things. Like Rory said, like I don't want to compare. I don't remember the two artists he exactly said, but I don't want to have to compare, Lil Durk and Kid Cudi. I don't want to have to, you know what I'm saying? Like they should not be, that's not the same music to me. You can talk about like overall enjoyment of a project. You can talk about which project maybe you enjoyed more or connected to more. But as far as like comparing them as I don't know. So I don't know. I would say let's do like let's how do we split them up? Maybe we do like a hip hop. Let's do like a lyrical. No, let's not do that. Let's say, I don't want to say conscious because that's not really the word either. But we know the difference between the guys that like rap versus the guys that like harmonize, I guess, versus the guys that kind of just sing rap. Because I'm thinking like you have guys like Conway who just rap, right? Then you have guys like Russ who raps, sings through his whole stuff. But then you have guys like Smino, who just sings. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, true.
So you got different levels, but he also now Smino raps too. Let me not be disrespectful. But most of his records are, him singing and vibing. And then you got like the R&B stuff, as well that's out there. I'm not sure. Okay, I think picking a record of the year is tough for anybody. Well, obviously, these are all personal opinions as well.
Mm-hmm.
There's no. I'm not judging y'all if you pick something that you rock.
I mean, okay, so I guess
this was this year.
I made a post. Oh no, I'm tripping. It's on Twitter. Why am I acting like I don't know? Okay,
the post for your favorite
albums. Yeah, I did like a thread of like top things for 2020. I just did kind of like a catch-all for like projects overall. But I think my favorite album of the year was Thundercats. It Is What It Is. And it's interesting because like at first I was gonna be like, I don't listen to R&B like that. But or new age R&B, I would say, like current whatever R&B.
Right,
but
right,
like, what is it? The Grammys get nominated for best R&B album, and I was like, no. Kind of.
Is that Thundercats album R&B?
I wouldn't really put it. I mean, it's more like experimental. I don't even say
that came
soul.
out this year too. Jesus Christ.
It came out like in April or May, one of those months. But yeah, it's like experimental alternative R&B funk. It's weird. It has a mishmash of things on there, but no, I really like his sound ever since that song was in GTA 5 years ago, and it's really good. Yeah, it's fire. But albums I did like from the whole year, I did like Nas's King's Disease. I found myself going back to like Spotify told me my Spotify Wrapped. It was like your favorite songs replaced me. I was like, I guess you're right.
I listen to Blue Benz all the time, bro. That. I don't know what it is about that record, but that record really like talks to me, man. Like it really, I don't know why. I don't know what is like with Blue Benz and what's the other record I'm always playing off that album? It's two records that I will just play them back to back.
Probably God damn it, track name.
Literally King's Disease. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, the actual King's Disease.
Yeah, the actual record. I love both of those records. I think the whole album is good, but I love both of those records. I can't remember. One of them somebody said that they thought that was the album of the year. It's not my album of the year, but it's really good. Like Nas can still rap.
Yeah, it's not my album. Oh yeah, like it just goes to show that like you just need the right. I don't want to say right producer, but you just have to have like the right. I think it's like the right time and the right like space of where he wanted to be at creatively. Because I know that other album he did before. I can't remember was it with the one he did before. I can't remember
which one because he did the the Kanye shit.
Yeah, that one was kind of like I know Nas better than this, so I almost gave it a pass. So,
yeah, no, we passed on it. Don't even want to see that.
We passed on it.
Get that shit out of here.
But yeah, Freddie Gibbs Alfredo. That shit was amazing, super smooth.
Big facts.
Spillage Village, Spilligion.
Crazy.
I mean, if you're from Atlanta or just Georgia generally, if you haven't listened to the album and you're really interested in like the up and coming like sound of like I would say the sound of like Atlanta artists, listen to that album 100%.
Yeah.
And I put this on here because this album grew on me a lot more as the year went on. I went back to it. The Gambino album, it's a super grower, but I really liked it. There's certain songs in there like the more you listen to it,
I'm gonna have to do the same thing with you.
Like that.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to rap. And it's just
there's a couple of joints on there that I like that. The one with 21 Savage.
Oh yeah, that was one of my like favorite songs on it. Yeah, that one is weird. The whole weird like I don't really get I still don't get the concept of why you just name tracks. I mean, they're in the what they call it, the metadata or whatever you call it. They have actual names.
Yeah.
He just named it whatever the timestamp is in that stream. So I never got the whole gist of that.
Because he's Gambino, bro. He's got to be edgy and different and weird. And
it's not even edgy. It's just different. It's just weird.
I mean, yeah, it's not edgy. I was just trying to think of words.
I got you.
It's not edgy at all. It's just You know, niggas gotta be extra.
Yeah, like it's hard to recommend. It's hard to recommend like specific songs there because of the titles. But yeah, the standouts is the one with 21 Savage on it. The one with Ariana Grande is actually pretty good. I'm surprised that they didn't attempt to make that more of a. Well, I guess radios. I don't know. I guess music as a whole was in a weird place just because of the pandemic stuff too. But that was good. There's another song in there, where he's talking about little foot, big foot, get out the way. That song's hilarious.
Oh, yeah,
that song's upbeat, but he's definitely talking about like the moving drugs and all the bad stuff that comes with it in community with people and shit. So that was interesting. Here's another song was where I think it's in the viewpoint he's talking to his son, or I think his dad's talking to him as a kid, where he's basically talking about the black man or black people's plight in America, whereas like to be beautiful is to be hunted. That song is really good. That's actually a really good song. Of course, Feels Like Summer is still a great song. Overall, it's just a super grower. I do want him to rap more, but I feel like he's done rapping, or at least he's done.
I mean, I get it. I understand. Like he doesn't have to rap for me. It's just what I want. But I still listen to everything he does. Like, bro, we Gambino fans, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Come on.
So
it's always gonna be what it is. But yeah, it is sad. You know, I do want to hear rap. I wish we could just
drop one more rap project. You can just say I'm done with music.
Honestly,
I'm good. I'm all right.
He won't even hear my mouth no more, bro. I promise, bro. Just give me one more rap, bro. Just rap one more time, bro. Come on, man. Like, for old time's sake, dog. Get back on that bitch. Look at me now, rap, bro. Just like, come on, bro. Same way Chance is like, yo, let me just get back to rapping. Like, he need to have a talk with that nigga Chance, and so they can both go back to rapping. Just rap, man. Just rap.
Put out that mysterious project that we probably just projected into we wanting to back in the day, but yeah. But no. Oh, and of course, Kid Cudi Man on the Moon 3. That's snuck in there.
Are we talking? So what are we? Are y'all talking about just albums overall? Or y'all?
Oh, I'm sorry. Albums. Okay, so I'll just say favorite rap album. I'll say Freddie Gibbs, Alfredo. Just R&B or whatever, alternative, whatever. I guess Thundercat is what it is, and I don't know where we want to break it down from there.
I haven't heard the Thundercat album, so I'm not sure where to place it. But if they're saying it's R&B, then I just say it's R&B.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I would put Cudi in the alternative.
Yeah.
Like we're talking, like, you know what I'm saying? I would put, if Thundercat's saying it's R&B, I put that as R&B because my R&B, I think the R&B project that I liked the most this year was Umi, Introspection.
Oh, yeah.
She dropped that this year. It was early in the beginning. It was early, but that was really good for me. I really enjoyed that. I would say alternative, it would be like that Spillage Village album. But they were rapping a lot on there. There's a lot of mix. I'm not sure exactly where I'd place that. There's a lot of niggas rapping on that too, though. So.
So you're talking about Spillage?
Spillage Village album. Yeah, I mean, I call that a rap album. That was really good, but I don't know if it's my best one. Only for Dolphins, that's Action Bronson's album this year. That was a really good rap album.
Oh yeah,
let's do that. Let's just start a rap. Let me just stick in rap. I just want to talk about rap albums. Obviously, Benny the Butcher, Burden of Proof was a good album this year. West Side Gun had Fly God is an Awesome God too. That was a fire album. Conway had Fear of God. That shit. Yeah, I mean, like even if you're not a fan of the album as a whole, that shit got two of the hardest verses of the year on it. That second verse on Dawn Damani and that second verse on Frontlines. That nigga said, I swear to God, I'm gonna pull up in that precinct with this Mac. I mean, yeah. I'm trying to think of, okay, rap. Who else rapped this year? You know, I forgot Vic Mensa dropped this little tape this year. That's not an album. That's only 7 records. Who else dropped this year? I don't think I have any bigger drops this year.
Eminem dropped this year. I just wanted to see this man's reaction. Yeah. You know what? Oh shit! Oh man! But now, honestly, I didn't even know he dropped an album until like I saw someone else mention it on like Facebook, and I was like, "Huh?"
Yeah.
Just disgusting. Lupe dropped that little EP this year. That's not an album.
Oh
Though.
yeah, it's funny. I didn't even. I made like an honorable mentions portion of my tweet thread of project.
Oh, Pop Smoke's album.
Pop Smoke's album.
That dropped this year. The Pop Smoke's album was good. I forgot that was this year. That's a good rap album for sure.
I tried listening to it. I don't know. I just didn't. I'll have to revisit it. It didn't really get me like that. But I like
a dude we went to college with dropped a really good album this year. Deontay Hitchcock, he dropped a really good album this year, 2020. He dropped it like towards the top of the year. He be rapping with the Spillage Village niggas. He got JID on his
Oh wow!
JID and 6 Lack on the album. He did a really good job. His album was really good. Definitely check him out. That's Deontay Hitchcock. His album name was Better. Just so y'all know, we don't get paid for nothing. Like nobody's paying us to like promote it. Like I just talking about music I fuck with.
Yeah, we just talk about stuff.
Just to be clear.
Yeah,
I just want to be clear with people. You know what? I forgot he dropped this album. This album was pretty good. Blame It on Baby. I know a lot of people weren't like.
The deluxe was better than the regular.
You think so?
I mean, that's by design. Yeah, because I mean, all the deluxes, he just shifted like the first few tracks down and added more in the top, and then they added a few at the end. And that's such a weird. I don't know when this like some old saying this new age deluxe editions of albums started happening. Because even Cuddy said himself on Twitter, he said, "Oh yeah, I got my own deluxe called the Cutter something next year." Which I mean, of course, I'm looking forward to that. But
I mean, yeah, I'm a fan, but my thing is like, why did you just put that out?
Or at least,
I mean, it's fine. I'll buy it again.
Yeah, I mean, they used to do like deluxes and regulars at the same time, but I guess sales or whatever. But yeah, it's just an observation. But yeah, I like the Blame It on Baby, the deluxe better than the regular.
Yeah. I think overall for me, I'm still kind of stuck. I am still a little bit stuck, but Conway the Machine, I think, is my favorite rap album of the year. That Fear of God, man. He just first 3, Don Damani, front lines, like it was good music for the type of year we had. Like it was very aggressive. Like it got me out of my funk a lot of times. Like just made me like get back on my shit sometimes. Like, it's a good album for me. I really like that album.
Yeah,
did you pick a rap album? Did you say a rap album of the year?
Are we a single rap album of the year?
Yeah, just. I mean, you can mention however many you like and then pick one.
I'm gonna go with Revenge of the Dreamers. That came out this year, right?
3. No, I think that was in 20.
I think that was tail end of last year.
I think
that was tail end of last year.
I think the deluxe came out early 2020.
Oh, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah.
That's why I showed. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, Revenge of the Dreamers 3 is 2020. It's 2019, and then the director's cut is 2019 too.
Oh, well, I lied.
Yeah, they're both out.
I'm tripping.
All right, well, never mind. Maybe I just listened to the director's cut at the top of the last.
Yeah, I think it came. I mean, they both came out towards the end of last year, so I think that's. In 2019 now, not last year.
2 years ago.
So Spillage Village.
2 years ago.
Definitely Spillage Village. That Reason album, New Beginnings. That was a good one for me as well.
Oh, yeah, I remember you mentioned that a while back.
And Burden of Proof.
That Reason album was really good.
Yeah,
I wanted to say that the Reason album was really good too. Yeah, for sure. Burden of Proof.
Yeah.
You got an ultimate one. You got a number one of the number ones.
Number one of the number ones. I'm gonna have to give it to Spillage Village.
Okay.
Spillage Village.
Okay.
That was
that's a good
top
album.
to bottom experience that I.
Is really good.
Facts.
It's really good. Yeah.
Big facts. R&B albums. I just saw one that reminded me what came out this year. So none of them mentioned it because they didn't like it. I think, but I love that Party album. So.
Nick, that's my number one.
That's our Party album.
Wait, which one?
Party Next Door.
Oh yeah.
Party Mobile. That was a great album.
That was a great one.
Love that shit.
That did just come out. Actually, yeah, that was definitely one of the most talked about albums of the year, I would say. I mean, even though no one could properly party because we were inside, but
I mean, yeah,
or at least responsibly. But yeah, so I mean,
Party
when that
on the pod.
Say it again.
They didn't mention Party Mobile on
They didn't mention him on their year-end wrap-up. They didn't mention it.
That's
That's
interesting.
crazy.
Maybe just
Nobody mentioned Party at all.
that's wild. No, I don't mind.
Yeah, I
Party
was shocked because
Mobile.
they was like, yeah, it was so much great R&B, and they was listening to everybody. I was
It
like,
was a
damn,
lot
they
of
didn't
good
mention
R&B.
Party at all. I mean, it was a good bit. It was a good bit of R&B this year for real. Like I said, Umi was up there, but then I remembered that Party album that was really, really good. And then I forgot Giveon dropped a project.
Oh yeah, Giveon.
But that's not really an album, so I'm gonna move past that one. Oh, but you know what? I think this one counts as an album. Take Time, and he released both of those last year. Either way, both of those were really good. He did a great job of that. There was another album, that Bryson Tiller album, Anniversary, was really good.
Anniversary was really good.
That was good, man. That was old Bryson. Trying to think. Trying to think what other
one on my list would be Amuse in Her Feelings division.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
oh, K Camp, Kiss 5. That was one for me. I know that nobody is checking for K Camp anymore, but
I didn't know you still did
I
music
didn't
like
even know you did R&B like that. I ain't even.
Yeah.
Well,
like,
I mean,
what?
yeah. So you remember? I mean, I think people forgot what kind of music he makes because he had that TikTok song, that Renegade shit that everybody was doing. That was his record. I think a lot of people forgot that.
That was
he
him.
makes records. But if you like, I would say like if you're in R&B mood, like go listen to K Camp Kiss 5 and like listen to that album top to bottom. Like it is a good album. Like he's crooning on that shit, bro. He found a bag on that and he's stuck in it. I already said Umi. That's an EP, but that 6 Lakh EP was good.
Yeah, that's the EP. I was going to include that too.
Kehlani's album was pretty good too. That came out this year? This came out this year? Oh,
I remember that album.
Drake dropped the Dark Lane demo tapes this year. I forgot.
Yeah, he did.
That's up there on the rap side then. For me, he got some hits on here. He definitely got some hits on there. Damn, bro. Ooh. No, that's a single. I thought, did he drop something this year? Damn, bro, I can't keep up, bro. Oh my goodness, yeah, that Party Next Door album was crazy. I forgot Jay Electronica Written Testimony when we were talking about rap. That was really good. And I forgot Lil Baby My Turn. Both of those are really fucking good. I wasn't forgetting them on purpose, man. They were just good. It's just a lot of music, and we're not a music podcast, so. But we do love music, so talk about it anyway. That's kind of all I have, like on my because I'm only going from stuff that I listen to like aggressively. I don't want to just mention a random album by a name that I think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about stuff that I actually listen to. So that was really good. And then, or what were y'all saying? I'm sorry. I think I might have been the only one who spoke about R&B. I don't know if y'all said. What Ross said Thundercats earlier.
According to Grammys, they say it's R&B. I'm still kind of like, experimental R&B funk. Like it's a mishmash of things. But yeah, I guess so. I don't listen to enough R&B. So maybe that's like my only true like things I will improve in 2021 for sure. Listen more R&B. Diversify.
I'm about to be coming on here, bro. He gonna have his hair slicked back.
I know, right? Just be like, just I can't even imagine.
I'm like, bro, yeah, man. No, you gotta be more. You can't be afraid to feel, bro. You can't be afraid to feel.
Yeah.
You know, we know. For the alternative stuff, I'm stuck on how we really define that category. I mean, I think I'd throw Kid Cudi in there.
Yeah,
you consider him purely alternative.
That's where I would put Cudi personally, not R&B and not rap.
You may as well call it the Kid Cudi category, and then
sure, okay.
Throw everybody under it,
and throw everybody else who wishes they could be that. No, I mean, Saint, because that's where I would put St. John.
Yeah, St. John would go in there, I guess.
And that's he's fucking amazing, and he's from Ian Homeland, so Ian lit. I
mean, I actually I'm not a huge fan of him. Actually, I was cool with him for a little bit, and then his sound
At the jump, I was like, at the jump, you was a fan, but now you're not a fan of him. Okay, I mean that's.
I guess it didn't have as much replay value to me when I went back to the song.
Okay,
I'm not really in the mood for this.
Oh, okay. I feel you. I understand. I definitely understand, bro. Can y'all hear the cat?
Yeah, that's why I kind of chuckled quietly.
Yeah. Well, he's not even in the room. Just so y'all know, he's not even in this room right now.
Yeah,
you can still hear his little complaining ass.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. Is that all the music? I think so. That's all I can think of with the categories that I know I listen to heavily. I don't really know any other way to define. We could probably really go deeper and break down, like if you rap this type of way or this type of, but that's not what we do. But I did enjoy a lot of the music that came out last year. I had a lot of fun with music last year. There was it could have been more of it, and I'm not gonna lie, like all of it didn't 100% stick with me the whole way, but a lot of music did click. So, I was definitely happy last year with the music output overall as a whole. A lot of different stuff to listen to for sure. Oh, damn, forgot what else was on my list. I don't know why I put this on the list. I put Call of Duty Cold War on the list. Don't know why it's on the list. I mean, it's an interesting little game. I think the campaign is kind of fun. I don't really know why it's here. I have no idea why I wrote it.
Adaptive triggers. No, actually, I don't know. I mean,
I have no idea why I wrote that.
I mean,
yeah, that is.
Triggers are exhausting. Oh.
Turn it off.
Yeah.
I'm curious, like, and when I do get my PS5, I will get back in Borderlands. I'm curious how long I'll keep them adaptive triggers on.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know.
I think it's a personal preference, man. It depends on what you're into. Because for me, I like the immersion that it brings.
Yeah, I'm bigger on like immersion stuff too. That's why I was super excited for Dual Sense. Maybe it'll be better for like single player campaign stuff. Or just in general versus like multiplayer where you're
sure.
Especially call, just it's a lot of back and forth, hectic stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been wilding. I've been going off on Call of Duty, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I might have a couple games where I like, because actually I was doing so well that it threw me in a game with some real Call of Duty players. They might have all been on PC, bro. It might have just been me on PS4, PS5, though. Like, and I got wrecked. But after I got wrecked, it threw me back in with the regulars, and I was smoking again, bro. Like, you know what it is, though? I think the player pool has reduced a little bit because more people are interested in playing Warzone. So there's more people playing like the Warzone stuff, and not as much of like the team death.
I heard that was kind of sort of splitting the player base. Well, not splitting.
It is.
Oh, is it?
No, it is. I think it is splitting the player base.
Yeah,
because
Warzone is like its own thing. It's like completely apart from
separate. Yeah, I mean your guns and stuff. You can upgrade guns and still bring them over and attachments and stuff like that. Like there's still like some synergy between them, but they are two separate modes that you're not playing in between them. You don't have Warzone on a playlist with your other multiplayer activities. You know what I'm saying? So when you're playing Control or you're playing Team Deathmatch or Domination or Kill Confirmed, there's no Warzone in that, so you're not on those same playlists. So it is splitting the base because some people do just want to play the Warzone stuff, which is cool, which is allowing me to run rampant in Team Deathmatch. Yeah, because
terror.
I've been handling out some L's, but like I've been doing some damage. Dog. Like, I've been hurting some feelings out here, bro. Like, it was a game I was losing, dog. We were losing, like we was getting our asses kicked. Like I don't know what happened, bro. I just sat here for a second and was like, bro, come on, man, I'm fucking up. And I just locked in, bro. We was losing by like a good 8 kills, bro. And it was like, we were in like the 60s. Like, and then I just turned up, bro. I don't know, something. I went for a flank. And them niggas was just comfortable. They got too comfortable, hold up in this room. Went for a flank, threw my grenade in, boom, 2 kills. Came in, snap. Just knocked off like 2 more dudes. So 2 of them, I guess a dude had decided to run out because there's a map where you can run across this little bridge to this other room. He decided to run over there, mistake. I just sat in that room, smoked him off. And they hadn't flipped their spawns yet. So dudes was coming from my backside right into the same room, just turned around, smoked 2 of them at the door. I went off, bro. I had like, I don't know what it's called. It's bloodthirsty or something. I don't know, bro. I just went off for like a second. It brought us right back in the game. And I felt like LeBron, bro, because the rest of my team got inspired. Niggas started thinking, it was like, oh,
got inspired.
We on this now. Okay.
Oh, bet. Oh, we winning. Cool, let's do this. They started turning up with us, bro. We was like, okay, bet. I've had games where it was only me and another dude, like the other 3 dudes on our team. One game I won, bro, it was 5 versus 6, and the other 3 dudes on our team were useless. I don't know if them niggas just wasn't playing. I don't know if it was their first time ever playing a Call of Duty game ever. I don't know if them niggas was just like 6 years old, but they was trash. They were terrible, like horrendous, just handing away kills. And here come me and this dude, bro, just cleaning them up. Just all right. He died, no problem. Well, it took 2 of them to kill him. Both of them gone. Like, sometimes you just get in some matches and you be like, fam, these might be bots. Like, the game might just be.
These might be bots.
Ain't no way I should have beat this nigga. Ain't no way he shouldn't have killed me. How I get that kill off? I'm not this good. Like, come on. I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I ain't the worst of the worst, but I might not be this far. So I don't know, but I am enjoying that game a lot.
Yeah, I heard it was good. It turned out well.
And I got it on sale, so
I
got the cross-gen version on sale. I got it for Ian, too. Because, well, I wanted to make sure I had somebody to play with.
That's important.
I was like, get this shit.
we need to get on a couple
so we can run some matches. But it's been fun, man. I'm really enjoying that game. And I mean, it's Treyarch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always enjoy the Black Ops. I've always said that. The Black Ops games, to me, are the best in the series. Honestly, if Activision would just tell Treyarch to only make the Call of Duty games, I'd be happy. Like, I know some people probably still.
That'd be interesting if they did that. If they okay, so that's actually something real quick I want to ask about. Like, what if they stopped doing annual Call of Duties? Like every other year, Treyarch would just be the only one making a Call of Duty. Would y'all be cool with that?
Yep, 100%. 100%.
Because they already downsized back to the 2 teams. So like I'm guessing next year Infinity War it's going to be doing whatever they're doing.
Yeah, and I don't need that. I don't need whatever they putting out. I'm gonna keep playing Call of Duty Black Ops.
They should do that. Now I'm thinking about it more. And then I don't know, focus on some other shit. I don't know.
Make something else. Yeah,
make something else. Man. Yeah.
Go make a new IP instead of selling us Call of Duty every fucking year.
Yeah, because they got Warzone there making that other money.
Facts. And I don't understand because Activision owns 2K, right?
No. Take Two
2K.
Take-Two Interactive.
Take-Two.
2K. They're just like the super publisher.
That's what it is. Okay. It's Take-Two. I couldn't remember who it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a good game. And like I said, got the cross-gen version on sale for $40 or $50, whatever it was on sale.
That's good.
So
that's real good.
Yeah. And the best part about it is I bought the game and what it allowed me to do, because I brought that cross-gen version, my brother was able to log into my account on his PS4, which obviously I'm not using the PS4 anymore. Which that's a really cool thing. You can be logged in on a PS5 and a PS4 at the same time under the same account, and it doesn't affect anything.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Did not know that because we were in here and he was like, "Oh, can I try to download?" And I was like, "Yeah, go ahead and see if it's there." And yeah, he went and downloaded Call of Duty, and because my primary PS4 has always been his PS4, so that he can use my games and stuff like that.
Oh, that's legit.
He has Call of Duty, so he's been playing it too. He's been enjoying it. So, yeah, man. Yeah.
Y'all played at the same time, or is it like a?
No, we didn't play at the same time. But because it's my primary PS4, he has to go into my account to download it, but then he can play on his own account because it's my primary PS4.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah. He can't download it from his own account because he doesn't have the license himself technically. But it's my primary PS4, so any account on that account can use any games that I have downloaded. So, game sharing, yada yada yada, which works out even better now because I don't have a PS4, and I can play my PS5 offline, which is very nice.
Hey.
I haven't been able to play offline. Like when internet goes out, if the internet's screwing up, the games are just like, "Hey, bro, you're good. You just keep playing, I guess." Like, I was like, "Oh, thank you. It's not gonna kick me out. This is amazing." Because normally I'm used to like Watch Dogs would normally kick me out if my my internet screws up. Now it's just like, "Hey, you don't have a connection to the Ubisoft servers," but whatever. keep playing, bro.
It's like, thanks for
It's
letting
your
me
game.
know.
You're like, oh, this is amazing. Thank you. It's not kicking me out. Well, this is great. So yeah, man. Yeah. That's really cool. We'll see where that goes. With Call of Duty. Hopefully me, have some war stories for y'all in a couple weeks here. That'll be a lot of fun. I forgot what I had last up here or next. Wonder Woman. Oh, just honestly, I have nothing else. Just the Wonder Woman stuff. I was going to read y'all I was going to read y'all some comments, and I'll just get in trouble for them later. I mean, nobody will know who said these, so it's fine. So
it's fine.
These are from a very good friend of mine, who's a Black woman, and her thoughts on. She's a big Wonder Woman fan as well. Okay, she's a big fan. So I just want to read these to y'all. No bias from me, nothing. I'm just gonna read to you what she said. I asked her if she saw Wonder Woman 84. She said yes. Did you? I said I did. She was like, I was underwhelmed, if you want me to be honest. And the first thing she brought up was how they changed Cheetah's origin. She's a fan of the podcast, so I know she will listen to that, and she'll listen to this eventually. So here we go. There's so many layers on why I'm underwhelmed with Wonder Woman, and if I'm honest, have been from the start. The live action just hasn't been it for me. She said I'm lacking connection to the characters. I'm left feeling as if I was going to eat this bomb-ass cake, but it was 99% icing. Yeah. She said, so they're talking about, let me see.
99% icing. That's a good analogy for the movie.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. She said, she's talking about Maxwell Lord. She was saying his relationship in the movie left me feeling somewhat empty. In a scene that I should have been crying at the end, spoilers or whatever, but in the scene where, it should have been like more emotional, he's reconnecting with his son, yada, 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 who he just randomly finds in a field, by the way. It's, whatever. And for whatever reason,
that's
the president's chopper.
Interstate.
Yeah. Hey, look. And the president's chopper still returned him. I might have said this last week, but who cares? The president's chopper still returns him, even though he's no longer in charge of anything anymore. They're just like, yeah, we'll give you a ride back. Why not? You just fucked the whole world up. But yeah, no problem. And not to mention, there's no punishment for him, people. No punishment.
He just kind of
nothing happens.
Walks home.
He just gets his son and goes away.
That's weird. What?
So no problem.
Weird. But let's fast track the third one. Let's do that.
But let me hear what she says. So she said, in a scene that I should have been crying, the end where his son changes his perspective, I'm left with this mad feeling. She was like, it was just too compressed. They tried to fit in this tale of romance with a tale of parental values while shoving spoonfuls of girl power down your throat sporadically. It wasn't a smooth storyline. They had all these things they wanted to fit into a movie and did it. That's it. Her time to Amazon as a child could have been its own movie. There's a lot of backstory that could have been provided. They could have even included or baited Nubia, which would have been cool. That y'all can look up Nubia. Cheetah should have been. She was saying Cheetah should have had her own origin movie. I can't say I necessarily fully agree with that, just because I don't know that Cheetah is.
They could have introduced a prime villain better.
I agree with what Cam said in that she should have been the main focus of this movie.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think she just should have been the main focus of this movie. There's no need to have a second villain in the movie to push her forward. I think she could have just been Cheetah. She said was not happy with the movie, and in fact, I'd say the people just watching it to watch a movie were underwhelmed as well. She said this is a huge L for DC and makes me worry about their ability to keep competitive in the future period. Though their live action was never a major part of their skill, they are missing a huge ticket with these live action movies. She said it almost feels like they keep shooting in the dark to try and find something that sticks for them.
And which is weird, because I feel like Wonder Woman, the first one, stuck. They could have stuck to that same formula, or maybe they did and it just didn't look or didn't work this time.
It's weird, man.
Yeah. I don't know what happened here. Yeah, it's sad. I don't know what happened here. I'm not even here to shit on the movie again or anybody. It's just I'm shocked. I don't really understand what happened. Don't really know why.
I do agree that Wonder Woman was the glimmer of light in the DC universe, and to see this it does concern me.
It should concern all DC. Anybody who just cares about comic movies in general and them being good. Like, yeah, this should concern them that a lot of people had eyes on this and said, yeah, this is fine. We should put this out. Like, a lot of people were like, whatever, even if you want to go with the argument that they were aiming for some sort of theme, because I saw that in the last week. I saw a lot of people be like, "Oh, y'all just didn't get it. It was cheesy like that on purpose because it's the '80s." I'm like, they didn't even play '80s music, but they put in shitty CGI and shitty writing for '80s effect. They didn't play '80s music, but they didn't. But they wrote this shitty movie for '80s effect. The CGI sucks for '80s effect. That shitty Wonder Woman one was for '80s effect. All right,
I think that person's just coping. That's all.
Yeah, I get it, bro. Like the movie sucks, and you don't know how to compensate. I get it. Yeah. I get it, man. But that's bad. That's bad. Like, yeah, I saw a lot.
Yeah.
Hey,
What's
yo,
up,
yo, yo, what's good?
Oh yeah.
What's good? How we doing?
Yeah, all right, man. We all right, man. Just another day in the life.
Day 3 in
Happy New Year.
2021. So far, so good.
Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
We were just stalling, not gonna lie, but we was just kind of talking about Wonder Woman. I was reading some comments from one of my friends who I was texting last night. She was telling me about how much she hated it too, and how disappointing it was because Wonder Woman's one of her favorite characters. So yeah, I mean, you know, what did you get to watch Wonder Woman 84 yet?
I did get to watch it.
How did you feel about it?
It was average at best, honestly lackluster. I think that's the most adept or apt way I can describe it. I think it was funny because I remember when we were talking about the first Wonder Woman, and we were talking about the like it's a very strong movie, the first one. But there were a couple places where, you know, it kind of took away from the strength of the movie. And I think it was Ian that said this. He was like, or maybe it was you, Derek. I can't exactly remember, but it was about the fact that they tied her power to a love story and made it a love thing that unlocked her power. And it was funny because in this movie, it's like all her powers were unlocked by love, man. I was like, bruh.
They double down the thing. Nobody will come back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She learned to fly because he told her to. Come on now.
He taught her how to fly.
Wait. Is that
This
really what
regular
happened?
ass nigga who don't even know what technology is just taught this.
Is that really what they said in the movie?
Right.
Bruh, she unlocked the power of flight because he talked about wind. And the fact that you gotta let it carry your body around. So
the more I hear about this movie, the more I'm like, should I watch it just to understand how stupid it is? Or like, oh, bro.
Nah, man, I'd skip on this one, bro.
Are you sure? Because
I mean, look, if you have 2.5 hours and nothing to do, and
that's the thing. That's a hard ass. It's the last day before true work starts back tomorrow. I don't know if I want to sacrifice that much time.
Oh no! Don't do that. No. That's not what I meant. I mean, when you literally have nothing else going on, you are bored as hell, and you got 2.5 hours to kill.
Oh, bro.
2.5. You got to remember. You got to put 2.5 aside for this. It's not a
2.5.
Not a 150 for you.
It was a very big disappointment. So
I don't know, bro.
And I think a lot of the reason why it's getting so much hate now is because of how good, or you know, because you always like something better when something worse kind of comes along. So it's like everybody has so much high expectation for this because of how well received the first Wonder Woman was, and then now for them to turn in this piece of work is very disappointing. It was not what I expected. the the CGI was it was just so much. I was like, why is she running like that? Anyways, but
I have to see it. I have to see that scene at least, because when I think why are they running like that, I think of the Flash and Justice League, and that shit annoys me every time I think about it.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was like, man, it wasn't.
It wasn't
bad.
Flash bad. Okay,
You serious?
Flash was its own category of bad.
Damn,
Okay.
but it's
I mean,
still bad.
it's only because of the arms, but this is just.
I don't know.
The story was weak. The graphics was weak. The character development was honestly the only thing I will say though. I will say a positive about this because I don't want it to be complete trash and I'm trashing this movie. The one thing is it looks like I think this is the fourth movie that Gal has played Wonder Woman. You can tell that she's really settled into the character. Like she really knows how to body that character in a way that I look back on when she first got casted and I'm like, wow, how did I even think that she wouldn't be able to play this character? Because she really has her acting prowess has improved. There were some emotional scenes in this movie that some of them I was like, okay, she's delivering a performance. Like she's really bought into it. And that is something that I think is admirable for her and endearing for her. It's just a shame that everything else around this movie was just very phoned in, very like it wasn't good. It was not good. But her as Wonder Woman, that I will give her. Like so.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can agree with that. She wasn't. She is Wonder Woman. She looks good in the suit. She fit like for me. She fits the suit. I was never too against her casting. I felt like some other people did maybe that she wasn't necessarily built enough how you may want her to be, like a little more toned. But I mean, just because you're trying to create. I mean, I know the issue is you're trying to create these characters from comic books that nobody actually looks like in real life.
Yeah.
Right.
So I get that. You know what I mean? I get that. And Gal Gadot is probably the closest you can get to somebody like Wonder Woman without, I guess, like either making her work out and be, I guess, you know, I mean, I get it because it's for demographics. They can always make the dudes look more jacked for no reason in suits, but with women, they never make them look like more beefed up. And Wonder Woman is a little more beefed up in that, but fine, whatever. We can live without her. But yeah. You know what I just thought about the other day? Where was the sword and shield this whole movie? Was it like has she not had them? Did she not have them in the first movie? Did I forget? Like,
I don't think she's had them outside like the
training
training stuff.
Yeah, so I think because technically this movie happened before. I guess that is a very valid question, but I'm sure.
Yeah, because Wonder Woman with just the lasso is annoying to me.
Riding the lightning.
Spider-Man and the lightning.
Spider-Man and the lightning.
I mean, it's kind of cool. Like, if that was like the worst part of the movie, then you'd be like, oh yeah. I mean, well, riding on lightning was all right, I guess. But for the riding on lightning to be one of the coolest things in the movie is annoying. Like I guess that was all right. Like that's one of those where you're just like, yeah, she rode on the lightning. I guess that was kind of cool. But why she didn't fly, I don't know. You know.
Yeah, why didn't you just fly? Like, you just learn how to fly.
Why didn't she just make herself invisible?
Why didn't she make the car invisible?
Why didn't she make anything else invisible?
In that one scene. She was getting shot at.
She can make a coffee cup invisible and she can make an airplane invisible. Just make Steve invisible and don't have to worry about him anymore. At least that nigga be useful in these fights that he keeps showing up to. I said Chris or I say Steve. I don't know who I said, but whatever. Either way. Chris Pine, he shouldn't have been in the movie at all. But he was there. And he wasn't bad. I'll say that. He wasn't terrible. He wasn't bad. It's just he shouldn't have been there.
His character.
Yeah. No, it's not a good film, man. It's actually really sad that this is the case. I mean, I definitely shit on this movie heavy already a couple of times now, but I'm just I'm just appalled that this is something we had to see.
I really want to talk to somebody who enjoyed the movie. Honestly,
I'm yet to find somebody who had fun with this movie.
People online. I've seen a couple takes online.
I don't know if
it's
those
not
are real
that
people,
bad,
bro.
and I'm like, yeah, I'll do that too.
Those are
Patty
bots,
Jenkins burner accounts,
It might be
bro.
bots.
Patty Jenkins burner.
Patty
accounts.
Jenkins burners, bro. Ain't no way people really talking about they enjoy this shit, bro. That movie was shit, bro, from top to bottom, bro. Even without like the comic book problems, like it just was bad. It's just not a good movie. Like, it's sad, man. It's sad to see them do this to DC. Maybe the Snyder Cut will save everything and make it all feel better. But I don't even have high expectations.
That'll be a fun period on social media for sure.
When is that coming out?
I think March sometime.
March something. I don't remember the exact.
I feel like that's gonna be a really trash movie.
You know what? My prediction.
I have a very good feeling.
Come on, bro.
It's not. It's hard for it to be worse than the original.
I don't think it's gonna be worse.
I just think it's not gonna add much outside of some better CGI.
Maybe.
I don't necessarily think that's true. I think some of the parts that are missing here with the Snyder Cut stuff is you got to understand that there were a lot of reshoots and that he had his own. Am I breaking up?
No.
Did I break up?
I mean,
you're still here.
Yeah, we can still hear you. You good?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I didn't want to keep talking if I broke up.
No, you good.
No, you're good.
Because y'all are kind of freezing on my screen every now and then. Okay. So with the Snyder Cut stuff, and there it goes. Your internet connection is unstable. Fuck you. With the Snyder Cut stuff, you have to remember that there were a lot of reshoots done. And this was around the same time that DC was looking to try and shift the tone. They felt like the Snyder movies were not connecting with people because they weren't hitting the marks. I mean, there's nothing you can do about the running. I think that Flash run, I think that was going to be there with Zack Snyder or with Josh Whedon. I don't know that was a big difference. So it's not. I'm not saying the movie will be this perfect, Inception film that's just going to blow you away and you're gonna be like, there's never been a better comic book movie. I'm not thinking it's gonna be that, but I do think this will fit more in line with what we remember watching. I think people are going to have to realize that in order to watch this movie, you've got to take a couple of steps back and maybe watch some other things. You have to go back and watch Man of Steel a little bit. You're gonna have to go back and watch some of these other movies to kind of make a little bit more sense to where some of these characters are going, I think, in this main film that he's coming to. So, I don't know that it's going to. I'm not saying that it's going to make the movie 100 times better, but there's definitely certain plot points and different story beats that I think he's going to focus on and hit that are going to gradually change at least the story being told throughout the movie. Hopefully, there's no more. Your mom's name is Martha. My mom's name is Martha. We should be best buddies instead of killing each other.
Worst plot device ever.
Well, Wonder Woman also created an invisible ball in her hand. So.
Okay. So I've seen worst plot device ever.
Oh yeah, facts. Okay, fair enough.
Once I see it, I feel like I have to suffer through it just to be in the conversation. It feels that way.
Hey, you know what? Gerard's gonna watch.
I will watch it eventually. Just not.
He's gonna love the movie. He's gonna be like, I don't know.
I will not.
Gerard gonna be like, I don't know what y'all were talking about. That
shit was fire for 5 seconds.
Wait, Gerard, are you saying the Martha thing was the worst plot point?
It's just really because when I first saw the movie like that, I saw it in theaters towards the tail end of its run in theaters, and when I saw that, I was like, really? That's what stopped me from beating his ass after you got him leaking from the the kryptonite gas or whatever it was.
Gas.
Yeah, and I was like, really?
I would say this. I'm not saying that it was this phenomenal, or I'm not even trying to. But what I do want to give is different perspective on that, because when I watched it, the message I got from that was it was a way to humanize Superman. And I think when he heard that, your mother's name is Martha, he all of a sudden was able to connect him to a humanizing element in that moment. And I think that's why he paused, or that's why he stopped, because he didn't see him as this alien like threat anymore. It's now this guy who grew up on Earth, who got a mom, and her name's even Martha. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where the idea for it is coming out. And I'm not saying it's the best or anything like that. I'm just saying that in terms of giving their different perspective, that's where I think they were thinking about a way to bring him home, to ground Superman in such a way for Batman to kind of to see him like as one of him, or like him, who can be hurt, who has a mom, who grew up on this on Earth, or in this other in this town just like he did. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I think that came from. So hopefully that might help it ease it a little bit better. If it doesn't, that's cool. But I think that was where that idea was coming from.
I could definitely see that viewpoint, and I guess it just seemed like the way they kind of led up to it. I don't know. I think
it was on the nose.
It was just
on the.
I think
that's the only issue. It's just too.
The concept of it, and since you broke it down, I do get that, and it did kind of refresh me on too. I've only seen the movie once. I think when it came out, like a few years back, or however long it's been. So so that does refresh in that case. However, I think it just adds to the whole issue of that movie being. I think it's been an issue of a number of these DC movies that I've seen. I haven't seen all of them yet. I've seen Shazam and Aquaman, and I guess Wonder Woman 84. I guess, but yeah, it just kind of like right. It just seems to be an issue where they either have too many ideas and they cram into one movie, or it's like the way they go about easing us into these ideas or concepts is just. It could be better. I'm not no film expert or anything like that. I just feel like for me, I was kind of like it just kind of happened, and it was like, all right. Yeah. He was literally inches away from getting his ass beat by Batman, but nope, we're gonna stop because Martha. But I do get that viewpoint, and I do appreciate you sharing that because
absolutely.
It's probably honestly, it was probably what they're getting at the whole thing. It's just the execution. The whole movie just wasn't as clean as it could have been. So it's interesting.
Word. I mean, we at the end of the show anyway. Didn't have too much to talk about this week because New Year's, everybody's off. Ain't no real nothing coming out.
Not too much new stuff happening yet.
Not really. I appreciate you for hopping on with us for a little minute here, Raymond, telling us your opinions on the that Wonder Woman. I would have been really disappointed if we all went together and saw this in theaters. I would have been.
Yeah, that would have been
pretty lit.
Oh my God!
The hate would have been palpable.
They might have really called the cops on us to get rid of us for real. That might have been one of them days. Because I would have been asking for my money back. Like, no, somebody got to give me my money back, bro.
Run me my 2-piece. Run me.
And I need my money for this popcorn back too. Actually, give me that too.
Exactly.
All $10 popcorn.
I need that back too. I need a full refund. I am not happy with the product I received at all. I need a refund now. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah. So for sure, thanks to the pandemic for not letting us go see that in person, and not having to be really upset that we spent $15+ on prime seating to niggas, we used to buy tickets off Fandango, bro. $15 a pop. Pre-order that back row seat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, every time.
So if I had done that for this, fam, let me tell you something. I'd have disputed them charges on my card so fast. Hey, I don't know who went to see that bullshit. Not me. Not me.
Golly, man.
Nah, bro.
Fandango.
Identity theft, bro. They got me.
I think they sent an email about Wonder Woman as well. They're like, hey, man, Wonder Woman 84 is out in theaters. And I'm like, that's a good joke.
That's a good joke.
Go ahead and start boxing y'all stuff up in y'all office. Go ahead and start packing that up. Nobody going to these theaters, bro. You all right?
Right.
Pack that shit up, man. I ain't trying to go to no theaters no more, especially when movie quality seems to be this bad. Have you seen Tenet, Raymond?
What's up?
Have you seen Tenet yet?
No, I have not.
So nobody's seen it yet. Yeah, I think everybody's kind of holding off. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe renting it and doing like a little watch party or something. Maybe I don't know how to do. I don't know if you can do it straight on YouTube or if you got to do it. I think there's a way to do it on YouTube, but
There's ways to go
Discord
around.
or something like that or whatever. But yeah, man, I kind of want to watch it. I really do.
I'm definitely down.
Yeah. I want to see Tenet. I've been hearing a lot of crazy things.
Down as well. Just let me know.
Confusing. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's try to plan something like that out so we can watch Tenet, man. I definitely want to watch it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man. Yeah. Appreciate y'all for listening. Draw, Ian, Raymond, y'all got any last comments about anything? I don't know.
Let me getting some stuff here and there. Trying to figure out how to do some YouTube content along with Twitch stuff. Yeah, got some ideas. Not all gaming stuff at all, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah, the 2021 is the year of the content creator. We gotta find some. We gotta find some different things to do. Get creative with and
cooking with Jara.
Cooking.
Big facts.
That'll be funny. Actually, no, I'm thinking of doing like some hot sauce related reviews.
Yeah, you need to, nigga.
Okay.
Did you ever try that Satan's Ghost shit I got you?
Bro, that's one of the hottest things I've gotten. That's one of the hottest sauces I got right now, bro. That is no joke. That's one of the ones where if you got like a true like barbecue, whatever, you get like some ribs or whatever, and you just like slapping on there. I'll have you hurting. But it's good.
Yeah, nah. I wanted to get it because when I bought that, here's a random story for the end of the podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
When I bought the sauce, right, the dude was like, "Hey, when you're eating this, you just got to be careful." He was like, if you're not comfortable, like you got to make sure you have stuff around you. And I was like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, this is not for me. I was like, this is actually for my friend. He eats hot, like he's a big fan of hot sauces. And the dude was like, oh, well, you need to tell him he needs to be careful because we're not responsible for anything that happens afterwards. Like he needs to be careful. You need to make sure he's being very careful with eating this hot sauce. And I was like, I think he'll be fine. I'm like, he eats hot sauce all the time. Big facts. I was like, I think he'll be fine. He eats hot sauce all the time. Like, I'm sure he knows how to be like careful with hot sauce. And he was like, yeah, I feel you, bro, but you got to be real careful with this. And I felt like he was just trying to hype it up to me because
he was. But no, it is actually.
And I bought this bottle. But
it is actually pretty hot though. Like you can't really tell. I've only put like a little bit into it.
Yeah,
but it's like I'll be
Scoville levels.
I'd be forgetting about the Scovilles. It doesn't mention it. Whatever, it's just hot. It's just like a really hot, peppery, smoky type sauce.
Okay.
So it's really good though. It's really good.
Yeah. They stole that from
what
his
is it
airport,
called?
man.
I'll put it.
It's called Satan's Ghost. You can get it off Amazon. Ghost. Yeah, I had bought that actually at a store. Yeah.
on the Lord's Day.
They just called what?
On the Lord's Day.
On the Lord's Day.
On the Lord's Day, that's what
the devil is a lie.
The devil sauce is this one, but now it's called Satan's Ghost.
There.
Yeah, if you seen like the video or whatever, that's what's called Satan's Ghost.
Ghost
it's ghost. It's made with ghost peppers.
Yeah, it's ghost pepper sauce. It's actually really good. It's like a smoky ghost pepper sauce.
I wasn't sure I was gonna be able to find that again, man. I had found it at a random store in San Diego.
I'm glad you did. You know what? Now I'm looking at the back again. It says you found it in San Diego, but apparently it's manufactured in Florida.
Oh, yeah. Well, I ended up finding it on Amazon again, like afterwards. Like it wasn't like a massive sale, but they had some bottles they were selling, and I just bought another one because I ended up losing that one at the airport when I was coming back.
Right, that's right.
Because I'm an idiot. The first one, but
I
really wanted to try. I really wanted to know what that was like. I was like, I saw it, and I was like, bro.
Now I want to get wings now, just because.
This nigga draw. Oh, facts.
Now I want to get some wings.
In my life.
Yeah.
My ass is gonna hate me if I eat that shit.
See, that's okay. So the thing with that, as someone that eats hot stuff semi-regularly, like at least every other day on some food or whatever, the thing is to just not put a crap ton on your food. Learn the art of the dab. The art of the dab. That's really what it's about. And as I get my YouTube content going, I'll teach you all about it.
I feel like y'all gonna. I feel like if you just tap a little bit on a wing, just a drop, that shit'll flavor your whole wing. That shit'll flavor your whole wing. You take that one bite, and the whole wing tastes like that. Nigga, you done.
That or your whole mouth tastes like that flavor.
And that's
so you just eat the rest of it.
Just one
So,
drop
yeah.
on your tongue and eat your wings, bro. They gonna taste like that sauce, nigga. That shit.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm pussy, bro. I'm scared to eat that shit. That's a year down.
It's not that. It's not scary. I have some other stuff that's still hotter. It's
Okay,
just
okay.
certain sauces. There's certain sauces that are hot you can like eat more of, and it won't be super painful. But there's some sauces. There's some sauces. There's some hot sauces where there's some that it'll just smack you like first dab. Like that's it. Like you just have to be prepared. You just have to be careful.
Yeah, I gotta y'all make sure y'all watch Gerard's YouTube channel for that so we can
Follow me on Twitter, the same place, __ at the end. I'm gonna figure stuff out. I got some ideas going.
Yeah,
so.
I need to know what's safe, which ones are safe to
consume.
to eat, man, and then consume without burning my lips off and disappointing the Lord. Apparently, I don't want to.
Yeah, hey, that's a theme of like a lot of sauces.
Had that Satan's ghosts.
There is a theme of a lot of sauces. Let's make it edgy and scary. And have like some satanic stuff on it. It's like, all right, you can definitely get more creative than that. Yeah, but anyway, that's pretty much it. We got some. We got some stuff going in 2021. We got some stuff cooking. So
did I cut out again?
Oh, you're back. Did
I freeze?
Yeah,
but I froze.
Oh, you froze a little bit, yeah.
Yeah, your voice slow. Did the robot voice slow? I know. We on the end anyway. We're just kind of
whatever.
Derek, what are you doing?
I'm just upset. I'm just upset with my fucking. I was making faces because I was making fun of the computer, my internet slowing me down.
Yeah.
No. This is what happens. This is what happens when you get.
It just cut to you and you was
It was like. I was like, oh man, let me stop talking.
Yeah, fuck this.
But yeah, let's go ahead and end the episode, I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all. Raymond. Nah, hold on. We throw this at the end because we just chatting shit a little bit now. Raymond, like the African dance king, bro.
I've been seeing them. Hey, bro, I've been seeing them Instagram posts. I'm like, yo, he challenging all the TikTok dances. Like,
yeah, bro. He be telling the TikTok dancers, hey, you not as fire as me. I'm better. Like, yo.
Yup.
TikTok sensation, man.
Numbers, man. I've been seeing them numbers. Not bad at all.
Yeah, bro. I heard you a TikTok celebrity now.
He's well on his way.
I wouldn't say all that, but
hey, it's a start for New Year. There's plenty of opportunities for that to happen now.
Exactly. We're gonna use that to, catapult into other places. I'm really looking at YouTube, and then that kind of thing. But I just want to build. I want to build it first there, and then we're gonna move into bringing the culture to people on YouTube. So that's kind of the master plan right now.
Okay.
That's what's up.
That's a good
All
plan.
right, bet.
Y'all. I mean, we said
tune
on
in.
the show plenty of times, but y'all make sure y'all go follow Raymond so y'all can learn all the latest African dances, and y'all can keep up because he got all the vibes, all the African songs that I can't keep up with because it'd be too many. This nigga, every time I see one of this nigga Raymond videos, I'm like, bro, am I supposed to know this dance? I don't understand if this is for everybody or if this is just a thing. The African dance is about to be like the Jamaicans. Niggas gonna be in the clubs just fucking breaking out the dance routines. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but for real though, like, yeah, absolutely.
You niggas just gonna be, oh, you don't know this one? You don't know this one? You don't know how to do this? Oh, man. Damn, I'm getting some fucking whining on, bro. I thought we was dropping it low and shit. This nigga Raymond doing a 100-step dance routine. How the fuck can't you keep up, nigga? It's like, oh, nigga, because you an expert.
Because you're an expert.
My body don't move like that, nigga. The fuck? But nah, man, that's what's up, bro. We happy for everybody. So yeah, man. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for listening. I'm gonna use Ian's video, but that's been Ian. That's been Gerard, and that's been almost Raymond. Yeah. Oh, they're flipped. They're switched.
Yeah, they're flipped. They're switched.
Oh, come on.
Let me see how it looks on my end. All right. So for mine, Derek's here. Raymond's below, and then Ian's right there.
Yeah. I wonder if there's a way to like sync up the orientations.
Nah, bro.
Nah, it just has to be from one. It just has to be from one.
I'll just point at random people, man. That's been Ian. People are gonna be.
Well, I mean, this is. Ian. I mean, if we're uploading these, are we getting it from Ian's side or your side?
No, we're getting it from Ian's side.
Okay, so
the last 2 times I tried to record these myself, it's cut out because my internet is just a piece of shit. So it's cut out, and it'll stop me recording the video. Anytime your internet messes up, it stops you from recording the video, and you have to convert it or whatever like that. And if you try to come back in and re-record, it just starts a new video, and then I'd have to try to sync all that up. And I was like, yeah, I don't care enough about this to do any of that. I could just use Ian's video, where I'm pointing at all the wrong places. So why not, right? But anyways, man, I appreciate y'all for listening. Happy New Year. Hope y'all get off to this year in a good vibe, in a good space, mentally, physically, emotionally. Hope y'all get off the mark well, man. Be safe. Kamala Harris voted against $2,000 stimulus check, so don't forget that.
Yep.
She voted against it. Yeah, so don't forget that. Yeah. Maybe look how
it's not really surprising.
Maybe look at how people in the old world used to handle politicians and the the oligarchs that were in the top.
The oligarchy.
Yeah. Go see what they used to do to them old rich people that forgot how they got rich. Yeah. All right. But yeah, man. But either way, man, coming into this new year, man, stay blessed, have fun, stay safe, wear your mask, don't get coronavirus like me. It's been 2 Ugly Nerds. Peace.
We out here.
Let me go stop the.
All right, I'm done. All right, cool. All right.